Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Newsbrowse News broadcast. According to a report by the Liberty Times, a Lufthansa Boeing 787-9 passenger jet experienced a nose gear collapse at a boarding gate in Frankfurt Airport. The incident occurred at approximately 12:45 p.m. local time, as the aircraft was being prepared for flight LH-45D to Los Angeles. Lufthansa confirmed that several crew members and ground staff who were on board the aircraft at the time sustained injuries and are currently receiving medical treatment. Fortunately, passengers had not yet boarded when the accident occurred. Witnesses, including a Reuters photographer, reported seeing multiple emergency response vehicles surrounding the wide-body aircraft, with part of the plane's fuselage resting directly on the tarmac. Lufthansa, which has been introducing the Boeing 787-9 as part of its fleet modernization and streamlining efforts, stated that they are actively investigating the exact cause of the incident in coordination with relevant aviation authorities. A Boeing spokesperson confirmed they are aware of the event and are assisting Lufthansa, but declined to provide further details. According to Al Jazeera, at least 12 people have been killed and dozens injured in a series of Russian missile, bomb, and drone strikes across several regions of Ukraine, including Donetsk, Kharkiv, Sumy, Dnipropetrovsk, and Kherson. The extensive damage to civilian infrastructure included medical facilities, ambulances, and residential buildings. The latest deadly attacks coincided with the International Day of Innocent Children Victims of Aggression. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelenskyy commemorated the day by mourning the at least 707 children who have been killed since Russia's full-scale invasion began in February 2022. He added that thousands of other children have been wounded, abducted, or remain missing, calling for Russia's actions to be punished. Meanwhile, Ukrainian drone strikes on Russian-occupied territories and Russia-annexed Crimea reportedly killed several civilians, including a driver in Luhansk and multiple people in Crimea. In response to the growing drone threat, Russian President Vladimir Putin acknowledged the need to strengthen and improve Russia's air defense systems, following recent Ukrainian drone strikes targeting an oil complex and a naval base in St. Petersburg. According to Al Jazeera, the Block the Bombs Act, a legislative proposal introduced in the U.S. Congress to restrict the transfer of certain heavy bombs and artillery ammunition to Israel, has seen its support more than triple over the past year. Originally introduced by Congresswoman Delia Ramirez in June 2025 with only 21 co-sponsors, the bill has now gathered 73 backers, representing a significant shift in congressional dynamics. While the supporters are still far from a majority in the 435-member House of Representatives, advocates describe the growing coalition as historic progress. The increase in co-sponsors, which now includes progressive Democrats, former AIPAC-backed representatives, and Republican Thomas Massie, aligns with recent polling showing that only 16% of the American public supports unrestricted weapons transfers to Israel. Despite opposition from Republican leadership blocking a floor vote, proponents emphasize that public pressure is driving a gradual but historic shift in Washington's once unconditional bipartisan backing of Israel. According to GG Press, the Ministerial Council of the Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development, OECD, concluded its two-day meeting at its headquarters in Paris without adopting a joint ministerial statement. This marks the second consecutive year that the Council has failed to issue a statement, following a similar outcome last year after the inauguration of the second Trump administration in the United States. While OECD Secretary General Matthias Cormann emphasized during the closing press conference that the meeting provided a platform for constructive dialogue and demonstrated a renewed commitment to cooperation, he did not provide a specific reason for the failure to adopt the statement. Throughout the two-day session, Ministers from member countries, including Japan's State Minister of Economy, Trade and Industry Toshiro Ino, discussed key issues such as strengthening energy security and implementing industrial policies to boost competitiveness. According to Asahi Shimbun, Ukraine is gradually reclaiming territory along the front lines in its fight against Russia's full-scale invasion, highlighting a distinct shift in the war's dynamics. While a resolution to the conflict remains distant, this changing situation could influence stalled peace negotiations. An analysis by the US-based Institute for the Study of War, ISW, revealed that Russian-occupied territories in Ukraine experienced a net decrease in April. This marks the first net reduction since August 2024, when Ukrainian forces launched a major cross-border incursion into Russia's southwestern Kursk region. Experts note that the speed of the Russian military's advance has begun to decline. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelenskyy addressed the development on social media, asserting that Ukraine's defensive and offensive positions are robust and secure. He emphasized that this military strength would undoubtedly bolster and support all future diplomatic and peace-seeking efforts. That's all for this video. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.